All right, so I'm here with boxing coach Hishaam Mayet. How are you feeling, man? It's been a while since we've got on the camera and spoken.
Yeah, Aiden, nice to see you, bro. Thanks for coming out. Big shout out, Sivanati Nochinga. Wow. Big shout out, Colin Nathan, Sive's dad. Awesome. Forget that uncle that chills with him. Yeah. What a guy, also. Big congratulations. That's fucking huge for SA boxing. Huge. More people should know about it. I hope more people are getting to know about it. But yeah, big congrats to Colin, big congrats to Sive, Hotbox Gym, and everyone involved. Awesome. But I'm good, bro. How are you?
Yeah, no, I'm good as well. I'm just seeing South African athletes, particularly combat athletes, rising at the moment, and we're just pulling in results.
Yeah, what a thing to witness, what an industry to be a part of at this point in time. You know, Tricker starting the year off well. Sive winning, Jackson winning, also a big shout out Damien. I know we don't speak much, but I've been chatting to Damien a little bit on the Instagram. Big shout out Damien and Jackson. Well done, guys. It's great work. I know Kev, you guys have a big fight coming soon, so good luck to Kevs. Yeah, it's just awesome seeing South African athletes grow, improve, and really put their name on the map. I think, yeah, what better start to the year, bro? There could have been none.
And you obviously working with a lot of athletes now as well. Your inventory has increased. A lot of guys are coming through this way, and obviously people follow you on social media. They will see all these various athletes that you're training. Let's first start with the new entries, these professionals, these guys that you've just turned pro. Let's just talk about them.
Yeah, so there's two guys. There's a kid named Liam Fox. Me and him actually, we've been working together for about a year consistently now. He's fought twice under me in some amateur competitions and white collars. They went to the grading on Saturday, and he performed really well. He didn't get hit once, which was crazy. Dropped the guy with the jab in like 30 seconds. He's got really big power. I'll elaborate a bit more on him. He's 23 years old. His name's Liam Fox. He's been boxing about 2 years. Super talented kid, super fast, super hard hitting. And also a really nice guy, nice personality, moves well. He's got like a nice aggressive style of boxing, takes the fight to people. And I've added a few new tools to his game. He's really improved his feet quite a bit. His head movement's really good. So yeah, hopefully trying to build my own first apex-bred, homebred athlete, bro.
I was going to say, like, no pressure on him because he's going to be your very first actual from the ground boxer.
Bro. Yeah, no pressure at all. But listen, I think his mind's in the right place. He's really focused at the moment. I've literally put him through a 8-week training camp to get ready for that pro sparring. It's been intense. He's been sparring twice a week, once minimum, 2 in like a good week. He's been training every day. He's also opened his own gym in his like little hometown of Boksburg, yeah, in the Knuckle Triangle. Box at Fox, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys are in the Boksburg, Benoni area, go give him a look, give him some support. And yeah, it's just awesome to see young kids coming up, bro, and wanting to do this shit. You know, 3 years ago you would have never, or 5 years ago you would have never seen stuff like this, and now you're just getting kids in abundance wanting to do it and that are committed to the cause. The other kid I took pro, I haven't been working with him for too long actually. He joined me. He's been working with some of my students. He's been working with Aiden Dazel, and he's come to me now for some extra work. His name's Jordan Naidu. Really tough kid, got a really different style, bro. He's taken like a little USSR like in and out style of of boxing, like a old school UK boxing, like Amir Khan in and out, and integrated with a little bit of like Dimitri Bivol. He's good on the bounce. So yeah, a nice different style to work with. He's still very young. He's 19 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. So I've got time with him. I've got ample time. I'm not really rushing him. Fox, I'm not rushing at all. But I do want to see him in action sooner than I would want to see Jordan. Jordan, I want to groom in, hopefully get him into the pro sparring, get him like really conditioned to the experience, and then hopefully we'll take him. So he's young, but lots of time to grow, lots of time to learn as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the journey with both of them, bro.
And obviously also catch the interview I did with Liam a little bit earlier as well. I spoke to him. He's a very confident young man. Obviously entering the paid ranks of boxing brings a new type of intensity. Guys are fighting for their life now as opposed to just competition. Is this an exciting part of your career?
Yeah, so bro, I think for me it's never really been about financial incentive. I know that so long as I work these things will come. But I think for them, it's a super exciting idea, because now they're not just fighting for nothing, bro. They're fighting for money, they're fighting for ranking, this is legacy, effectively. This is what you leave behind. This is what goes on BoxRec, bro. You know, now this kid's going to be on BoxRec the first time he fights. That's going to be recorded, you know. The world will see it. America, Mexico, wherever the fuck you look, excuse my language, but wherever you look.
Lucky's on PG.
Lucky, bro. But this is going to be on BoxRec. It's going to be recorded, and hopefully he takes the opportunity with both hands. He's got really nice people, really good people backing him, not me. He's got his dad backing him. He's got a whole lot of people from his hometown or from that part of Joburg that are backing him, and he's got really good sparring, bro. He's been sparring with the Reno's guys. They've gotten to know each other pretty well. He's been sparring at Colin. There's been a nice little integration of like young prospects that are now forming a little team, which is awesome.
All right, and you obviously don't just train newly professional boxers, you've trained seasoned pros as well. There's been just some highlight reel guys that you've worked for a while, like Nomeva, Rocknap. These are the sort of guys that people know that train with you already and they see you on social media. Let's talk about some of the new additions that you started to work with, and it's exciting as well for you in the same breath. Who are these guys?
So I think I'll go in like order of fights. First, Lorato Lights Out Lamini, I think needs no introduction, bro. It's really been an honor, him having like reached out and just saying, bro, can I come get some work in? He's actually coming later. His day is Friday, 2 p.m, and then he comes on a Monday for footwork. Bro, it's been awesome working with him. We click really well. I can see he had like a little bit of previous experience with Fusi, just on the pads and his mechanic and stuff, and the way the positions he puts himself in. He's looking really good, bro. I've been watching him spar in the gym. I'm sure you have as well. Against what's that kid's name from Ghana? Against Alfred, and bro, they go hard. And it's been really great seeing the stuff we've been working, being executed. He's also got a really sharp mind, super intelligent and super humble, bro. Super quiet, super hardworking, and I'm excited to see him go out to Japan and perform. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Second, Black Cat.
Yeah,
bro. What a great guy. Super bubbly, super awesome to work with. I'm working with him a bit more regularly than I am Lorato. I see Cat twice to thrice a week. And he's thoroughly enjoying his experience here, bro. Every time he comes here, he's happy, he's smiling. It's great to work with him. Funny enough, the same way myself and Rourke started, or the same way me and him started. He started coming on a Friday for sparring towards the end of last year, and I was like really big into the boxing sparring last year, and we gave each other some good rounds. He's a whole lot smaller than me. I was a bit of a bully, but bro, he's so skillful, and we're really looking at adding to his game as opposed to taking things away. He's got all the juice, bro. You know, he's got all the tools, but I think taking those really good amateur-based skills like the feet, like the fast hands and the straight punches and the head movement, and integrating it with like a little bit of more pro-styled boxing, like sitting in the pocket a little bit, catching on the guard, sitting down on the punches, weaving a bit more, trusting his head movement and not having to exit and stuff like that. Bro, he's looking phenomenal. Him and Lorato, bro, 10 out of 10. Awesome guys to work with, and it's almost like a little brother, big brother thing again. Just like Creed and Nomeva, bro. It's crazy how these similarities just like keep appearing, but it's been awesome to work with them. They've got a fairly similar style. Lorato's slightly more feinty in the way he approaches stuff, but I love it, bro. It keeps me on my toes. It's probably the hardest I work in a pad session with Lorato. Cat, we've been calling them consulting sessions, bro. So he gets his main ammo from Shannon and Colin and Hotbox. Then he'll come here, consolidate ideas, and then we'll just keep adding new stuff. And then when I get to go to sparring, I've been going there regularly with Leo. We'll chat about him a bit later. But I've been going there. I've been going to Hotbox regularly, and I've been getting to watch both Lorato and Cat spar, which has been awesome, bro. So implementing.
Yeah, man. It's world class as well. And Cat also has both Southpaw and Orthodox in his cabinet as well, which is awesome.
Part, bro. That's the best part. You know, that's what we do here. I spoke about it the last time. Lots of switch hitting. And I think having a guy who's got boxing pedigree and switches, things can, and I promise you, bro, you guys are gonna start seeing. He's gonna start sitting down a little more, hitting a little bit harder. Some knockouts coming. Promise. Some knockouts coming.
Well, he's got a fight coming up on the 8th of March. Funny enough, against a guy called Glamini. His name's Glamini, but not Lorato. Do you foresee that being a stoppage?
Listen, bro, I don't like making predictions for my fighters. I like them to talk. But one thing I can predict is that all of my guys will give work rate, excitement, and world-class boxing. And I don't want to label them as my guys, but all the guys that come here and work with me, I know that they are extremely talented, I know that they're hardworking, and I know that they want it. And that I can guarantee, and hopefully that shines through in the performance, and we'll chat after. We'll see. Yeah. And then one more guy that's new to the stable, or two more guys that are new. Mikey was around when we first chatted. I feel bad, I forgot to mention him. But Darren Roso, part of the Golden Gloves fraternity, as well as Mikey Head. Both super good boxers, both very different in their own right, although they have the same head coach. Darren's a super slick mover. I'm super keen to see him fight Brandon Taser. I think that's a huge fight for us.
Sorry, just to clarify, the head coach is Wusim Tolo?
Correct, head coach Wusim Tolo. Yeah, some complications there. Not with me, but just the whole camp. But
I wanted to clarify because I saw that Manny Fernandez is also there now.
Yeah, so from what I hear, Manny's taken over a little bit of the stable, and Vusi's come back. He's made a return. So the dynamic at the beginning of the year was crazy, bro. It was like Oaks were trying to take and snipe, and I just told the guys, bro, I don't want you to come here and call this your home gym, or I just want you to come work. Just for, like, even with Mikey, in the interim while things were a bit rocky, I said to him, bro, I'm not telling you come here, let me be your head coach. I don't care. Just come work. Stay in shape, stay ready. You guys know you're fighting soon, so come in, put in work. And they both did it, which is fucking awesome. Darren's been coming in for some consulting sessions. We've been doing a lot of like film study based stuff, so a lot of drilling, a lot of reps of certain stuff. Hopefully it will shine through in his performance. I've been watching him spot Smiths a little bit, and he's been sparring well, bro. He's doing like 12 hard rounds with Tulani and Benge, and then Leo is giving him the last few rounds after. But bro, he's looking really good. Mikey also looking really good. I've changed his style a little bit.
See something new in his next performance?
Yeah, bro, hopefully. I've tried to get his feet right. He was a bit wobbly, and I've tried to get him to sit down a little bit more, but also kind of integrating like Dimitri Bivol. He really likes Dimitri Bivol.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, bro. So I've been trying to, and it's working, bro. He's been popping his jab really nicely. I'm not going to give too much away, but Mikey's looking really good, bro. He's shown immense improvement in like the 4 months working with him. I think it's the quickest I've seen a boxer improve, but it's the most determined I've also seen a boxer to work. That guy came here in December. In those times bro, he came here, or he came just before his fight. It was actually on my birthday. He came just before his fight in November, about 3 weeks out. We couldn't do much. I just wanted to work on refining stuff. But after his fight, bro, he started coming here every single day. Every day he came here, straight after the fight. And we've grown pretty close. He's a good friend of mine. We play some golf together, myself, him, and Rourke. We go hit some balls, just to like take their mind off the boxing thing, which has been nice as well. But I've developed a really nice liking for Mikey. I think myself, him, and everyone around both know that it's like his biggest attribute is not his boxing skill. His biggest attribute is his will to work, and that will soon translate into boxing skill.
All right.
Hopefully.
I'm going to ask a question that maybe tickles a few people, right? Okay. All right. Dylan Prosser is now the man in the light heavyweight division for Golden Gloves. He's the guy that they've just signed, making a lot of hype about him. Mikey is kind of like fallen down the pecking order in terms of like the hype and the, that type of thing. When does that fight take place? Because I can imagine that those two are on a collision course at some point.
Yeah, bro. Look, to be honest with you, so at the beginning of the year, it was very interesting when all the shit started going down. Because obviously we weren't sure whether Mikey was going to stay at Golden Gloves, not to like say anything otherwise, but his route was just unclear because Vusi is his coach. He wasn't keen on, I don't think, anyone else being his coach. I didn't want to be his head coach because he's got a really good relationship with Vusi. With regards to Dylan, bro, shout out Matt. Myself and Matt actually get along really well. I'm going to be in Cape Town next week, so I'm going to go check them out. Even myself and Dill, we don't know each other that well, but he's a good guy. He's a super hard worker, and that I can always admire. with regards to them being on a collision course, bro, they're in the same weight division. There are only a few light heavyweights in this country.
Right.
I don't know that many. To be honest with you, I know 5.
Yeah, there is about 5.
Yeah, bro. I know Dylan Proza. I know Michael Head. I know.
So Tyron Schaefer as well. He's in there.
Listen, bro. I know Tyron and I know Jesse. I respect them both. But if Tyron fights either of these oaks, let me rephrase. Tyron shouldn't fight either of these oaks. I think Tyron should drop down a division, but that's my 2 cents. I'm not going to talk about Tyron. And then the other 2 light heavyweights, I only know the one that Mikey just fought. Apparently he was an SA champion or something.
Okay.
The one that Mikey fought in December. I don't know who he was, bro. But and then I don't know anyone else. So and this Mills oak. Keegan Mills, yeah. I actually know him because I was at St. John's, bro, and he was at Cares. And he was a big... Yeah, he's a Cares boy. Apparently he was a big rugby player. He was in like grade 11 or matric when I was in grade 8. He's a big boy, bro. He's a huge guy. So those are the only 5 light heavyweights I know. So inevitably they're going to fight each other. I think if they fight each other, it's going to be a really interesting fight just because they're 2 completely different guys. Dylan's like a Dylan reminds me of Conor Benn, bro. It's like seems like a super intense individual, super big work rate, big power. And Mikey's a bit more of a in personality rather. He's a really passive guy. He's a very nice guy to speak to, very quiet, down to earth, humble guy. Doesn't talk much, but when he works, he works. If I make him do 15 rounds of footwork, he won't say shit. No, Hish, I'm tired, brother. I'm not in the mood to do this today. I can make that boy go for 2 hours, and I call him 1 gear. It will stay the same. Same. He's a fit motherfucker, bro. Everyone calls him out on his body and it's like his body shape. He's fit, bro, and he works. So I think, should they fight, I think it's going to be an awesome fight. I don't have any predictions for you, because to be honest with you, I've only seen Dylan fight once. That was at the last Boxing 5. I haven't ever seen him spar or... I know he can hit, and I know he can move, and I know he's a complete boxer, bro. Hopefully by the time, not that Mikey isn't a complete boxer at the moment, but hopefully by the time they meet, Mikey will have a little bit more rub under his belt, like a little bit more experience, and it'll make for one of the best light heavyweight fights in South African history, because there are none. I don't know of any. So hopefully it'll be the first of its kind.
Yeah, and also like maybe for a belt in the future. Of course, if you've got 2 prospects like that, maybe the SA title.
Is there an SA light heavyweight champion?
There is a current SA light heavyweight champion.
Who is he?
Livuyo Sizani. He got knocked out in the first round in New Zealand recently against Jerome Papillon.
I've seen that guy. He's a bit of a beast, isn't he?
Well, he was an amateur, a really good amateur. So yeah, he's got an extensive background. So he beat Rowan Campbell at ESPN as well.
Oh wow! Oh, this guy here, this guy you speak about that got knocked out by the New Zealander.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he beat Rowan?
He beat Rowan on points, yeah.
Okay.
And dropped him twice.
Okay, interesting. Well,
yeah.
I don't know his name, but watch out, bro. Dylan and Mikey are coming for you. You better watch out. Hopefully they fight him before they fight each other, so one of them will have a belt. So watch out, bro. They're coming.
He hasn't fought in a while, so maybe the belt's vacant as well. So I don't know. The technicalities. I think you have to register a challenge in order to get stripped, though. 100%. So yeah, that technicalities.
Yeah, but still watch out, brother. They're coming. Yeah.
I'm going to switch over to Rocknap. Obviously, he's been out of the ring for a while. He got sustained an injury in the build-up to his Josh Kelly fight, which unfortunately you were looking forward to because you were going to be part of the travel plans for Josh Kelly, and unfortunately that never happened. But there is some announcements that got made that he will be fighting again locally towards the middle of the year.
Yes, so there's something really exciting coming soon. I want to say,
okay, I understand,
but I can't. But I know it'll be mid-year, June, July. Yeah, bro. Listen, with the whole Josh Kelly outing, it was sad. But I was the first oak, or I'd like to think this. I was one of the first people that when it happened, that told him, bro, don't even think about fighting. If you can't use your right hand, don't even think about it. Don't let anyone talk you into it. Just don't even think about it. He did give it some contemplation, which I wasn't really a fan of. There were some people trying to tell him, hey, bro, you can, don't worry. I'm glad he made the decision that he made. I kept telling him throughout December, hey, bro, don't cry over spilled milk. Your opportunity will come when it's time. And everything happens for a reason. I think if you can believe firmly in the fact that what happens is meant to happen, and what doesn't happen isn't meant to happen. You can sit tight and say my opportunity's coming. He didn't lose.
Yeah.
If anything, his stock's just gone up. He was supposed to fight one of the best oaks in the world, and he was going to beat him. So hopefully Josh Kelly will go, maybe win a world title. I don't know what's his course at the moment, but maybe he'll go win a world title or become a mandatory or some shit, and him and Rook will get to fight again. And the longer this goes, the worse it gets for Josh Kelly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Rook's young and he's only getting better. Josh is going to hit a decline soon. You can only use that fast twitch style for so long, and he's nearly 30. Fast twitch don't last after a while. So yeah, bro. Josh Kelly, watch out, bro. You're not going to see this, but if you do, watch out. Rook's coming for you. And if you don't get him, you're lucky. You're very lucky. Sorry, you were saying.
I wanted to go back to that fight as well, because obviously everyone had an opinion on that fight, whether it was good, whether it was bad. And I've always been a massive fan of Rook Knapp's style. It's a very fan-friendly style. It's something that's all action, and he sometimes he comes back from the dead, and sometimes he dominates guys with his skill. How did you think the fight was going to play out on that? I know that you believe Rook was going to win, but how did you envision that fight playing out?
So, bro, I think just to add on to what you said, I think the style is so South African.
Okay.
It's like if you watch the Springbok rugby team and you watch Rook, it's the same thing, bro. You can beat him and hurt him and put him down and take everything away from him, and he'll find a way to win.
Yeah.
And then when he dominates, he dominates.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably the best embodiment of South African boxing, just in terms of being fan friendly, and like that's what, when you go to Empress Palace, that's what people want to see. Combination punching, hit him, but he's also super clean and super good on the head movement. So he's just an awesome boxer, bro. I love Rook. Me and Rook, we've grown to become really good friends, bro. But to speak about how I think that Josh Kelly fight went, I think Rook was going to stop him.
Okay.
I think Rook was definitely going to stop him. Not even subjective. Okay. I think, it was going to be...
Look, that's not a game plan. That's just an opinion.
Yeah,
right?
I don't want to give the game plan, because I think, or my childhood, little fanboy, to 18-year-old Hish would have loved to have been a part of a Rook Knapp Josh Kelly fight, bro. That would have been crazy. So I think I won't give away the game plan in the hope that it may happen again, but I think the longer that this fight gets pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, the better for Rook, and the worse is going to get for Josh. Rook's going to get out in June, July. I think it's a 10 or 12 rounder.
Okay.
Possibly a 12 rounder, I hope. It'll just be nice to see him shake off some rust. We've been working a lot on his lead hand, obviously, because it's back.
Power punch.
And also just because his right hand's been fucked. That's the hand he broke, or the hand he had complications with. But he's back now. He's using both hands. He's active. He's losing weight. He's actually in really good shape, bro, which is really cool. We've also been playing some golf just to take his mind away from boxing a little bit.
I want to stop you there. Right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about golf, right? Myself and Rook, during one interview back when we actually went to the driving range, and Rook was a novice, I was a novice, and Marco as well, who was playing there, was also a novice at the. Well, no, actually Marco was good. We were the Marco was good. Sorry, me and Rook were novices. Rook was knocking it to one side. So how's his golf game now? Has it improved?
Bro, Rook's golf game is actually getting pretty good. We've been playing really fairly regularly. We played a Meshi course. You know what a Meshi course is? It's like they're little par threes, but it's quite a big one in Roosevelt Park. I don't know if you've ever played there.
I've never.
Very nice, bro. It's almost like it's a 9-hole full golf course, but only par threes.
Sure.
But maybe a par 4, but it's a short par 4, relative to a big golf course. We went there. We actually had quite a bit of fun there. We lost a few balls. We learned our lesson, and we learned not to buy new balls, bro. That shit cost money. And then shortly after, we've been playing some games at Huddle Park in the East. Yes. Really nice course, and we're getting better. we're getting better. We don't walk the course, we drive the course.
Okay, no, that's where we played. We played at Huddle Park for the driving range there.
So Rourke's actually, I think he's a member there.
Okay.
He hits the balls there. I go to World of Golf. It's just around the corner
Right,
from here.
yeah.
But Rourke's getting a lot better at golf and way better at boxing. But I still think boxing is his. Boxing should be his bread for now. He can be Canelo later, bro. Maybe when he turns like 35, he can consider going pro. Maybe we'll do it together. Yeah.
All right. So that's at least his laugh after boxing, right? So, I mean, obviously we know you work with Nomeva, and he has a head coach as well who you didn't go with on the trip, and obviously he didn't win the fight, but he didn't also look terrible either. He looked like Nomeva, like we know he's good.
100%, bro. Listen, I watched that fight and my heart broke every round, bro, because there were so many things that I wish I could have added. Just, and not from like a mad point of view, just like, I really think I could have added value there. But, again, I'm a firm believer in that, or in what's meant to happen will happen, and what's not meant to happen will not happen. I wasn't meant to be there for a reason. I don't know what the reason was, but you know what? It was a learning curve for him. He's also gotten to explore more opportunity in the US. He stayed there for quite a bit after his fight, which is really nice for him. I think he got to chill with Temba Karimbo, Zimbabwean UFC fighter. They get along pretty well. Temba's fighting tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Again?
I think so.
Didn't he just fight?
Or maybe he did just fight.
I think he just won, yeah.
Sorry, Temba.
I'll
If you did win, well done, bro. But I think he spent some time in the US, and he got in some really good training from what it sounds like when he came back. I saw him. Yeah. He got back last week or the week before, and he came here first day, sparred fucking Kane Faree, bro. Nomeva's so good, bro. He put on an awesome. Based on what happened was, I don't know if you remember, he was supposed to fight Floyd Schofield.
Right.
We had to cut that bit out of the interview. He was supposed to fight Floyd Schofield, right? And then he was supposed to fight someone else. And then they called it off altogether.
Yeah.
And then a few weeks later, he didn't. Then he stopped training for a little bit, just because, bro, we ramped up that training camp real quick. It went 0 to 100 fast. And then there was no fight. And shortly after that, 2 or 3 weeks later, you got Arnold Barboza in 4 weeks, or in 3 weeks. I was like, whoa, bro. I went and I did some film study. I was like, oh shit, this looks like a killer.
Yeah.
But bro, we started ramping up the footwork. 15 rounds of footwork every 3 days, pads every day, sparring. Kane and them were really nice. Kane and Creed were really good, bro. They've been so good to us. Honestly, the whole Coach G camp and Uncle Neil and Reno. I told you Reno's guys have been. Well, one of Reno's guys have been sparring my guy. I don't know if you know him, Clifford.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's fighting Golden Gloves, but he's been sparring. Liam, actually. Liam's been his main sparring partner for the past 3 weeks. But, bro, they've been so good to us. And whenever they come here, they're so nice. I love Uncle G. I need to put that on camera. Kane, Uncle G, Uncle Cole, and Uncle Neil. Everyone that comes with you guys are awesome, bro. It's the purest work. It's the best. I swear, you come here and there is no shit vibes. Normally sometimes when two gyms mix at some point, one point or another, things are going to be weird. But bro, it is so wholesome to watch people from different backgrounds, different financial situations, different cultural backgrounds, all just come together, and boxing is what brings it. So it is remarkable. So that camp was short, 3 weeks, and then he was out. We trained on Christmas, we trained on Boxing Day, we trained a few days before New Year's. Bro, my December was for Nomeva.
Yeah.
And I loved every minute of it. It taught me what it really meant to be in this game.
Yeah.
It's cool to do this 11 months round and then take your break in December, but 12 months, bro, but it was fucking awesome. My stock really, I don't want to say rose, but after that, the year started off like 2023 season 2.
Yeah.
It didn't even feel like a new year, bro. I took 2 days off. I came back. There were just boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes, and I was like, whoa, this is heavy. Yeah, I've also got Martin now coming for his bare knuckle prep.
Okay, yeah.
So there's a lot going on, bro. So I'm grateful, but I'm grateful to Nomeva. I do want to say this. As much as I would have loved to be there, I'm grateful to have been given the opportunity, bro. He is coming back to work fairly frequently, but I know he's going back over there. He's got some opportunity there that he wants to try tackle. And I told him, bro, go do your thing. The last time we spoke, I told you, we're not signing contracts here and saying, hey, bro, you need to train out of here. I want him to enjoy the last few years of his career and make the decisions that he wants to make because that's what he wants to do. Not have some coach or some manager or some guy tell him, hey, brother, this is what you need to do, and if not, then you can't fight. Fuck that, bro. He's had too much of that shit. He needs to go do what he wants to do, and he needs to enjoy the last years of his career. I will be here to help regardless.
I'm actually catching up. I was supposed to catch up with him this week, but I think we ran into a bit of a time schedule thing. But it's okay. Next week, we're going to catch up, and Nomeva's going to reveal all. Sparring, and I'll come watch some sparring.
Yeah, come watch some sparring. Tuesday, Thursday. There's big sparring now, bro. It's not just Kane, Nomeva, Creed. Now it's Kane, Nomeva, Creed. There's Clifford. There's Liam. DJ is going to bring one of his boys. You know that Tiago kid? He's been coming to Hotbox. He's an amateur. Cute style, like a little DJ, bro. And he's gonna spar some of my up and comers. He's gonna give Liam some rounds. Two of my amateur boys, Jaden and Aiden. He's gonna give them some rounds. So yeah, bro, come watch some sparring Tuesday, Thursdays. Yeah, maybe on the day you're not at Hotbox, come through.
I'm not always at Hotbox, bro.
Bro, I know, but it's your home gym, and it's kind of my boxer's home stable as well. Generally, if I get new boxes, that's my route. Yeah. That is my route.
100%. And you got a nice stable. You showed me all the names on your phone a bit earlier.
I wish we could talk about all of them, but it's too much.
Well, you know what? There's always the future, right? I mean, there's always next week.
Yeah, there's next week and next month, and luckily, as much as people say the sport is stagnant at the moment, it's really not.
Yeah. It's exciting at the moment, actually.
Yeah, it's really great, bro, and I think worldwide the sport is blowing up. You know, I remember watching an interview about 10 years ago when I was in school of Dana White telling some promoter, I don't remember his name, that boxing's dead or boxing's a dying breed, and it broke my heart. But at that point in time, I was a big MMA fan, but I rewatched, or I saw a little clip on Instagram the other day of him saying that. And I was like, bro, right now, it's an even playing field, boxing and MMA. And I think MMA is a different entity on its own. I love being a part of it with Lux, with Luke. I've got an amateur coming up. He's a heavyweight, exciting guy. He's actually the SA Muay Thai champion at the moment. Yeah. Joshua Bell, really good. He's fighting on an amateur card. Versus. Yeah. But it's really nice to be a part of both sports. More so, as I said, I'm helping Martin van Staden with his bare knuckle prep. So, bro, like holistically, everything is on the up, and me and you both, I think, in our own respects, can be grateful for that.
100%. And actually, funny enough, you mentioned Luke as being a part of your team. I've heard that he wants to dip his toes back into boxing waters with you and Shannon, and obviously a promotional team behind him. Talk to us about Luke Hendrick. He's also a character. I don't know if he's still around the gym, but I think
he's just left. But bro, Luke's an amazing talent. You know, his first boxing pro fight, he won first round knockout with no amateur experience.
And he tells a story about how he knocks the guy through the ropes.
Through the ropes, bro. I didn't know him back then, but I'd heard of him. Bro, and I spar him now. I'm 20 kilos heavier than the guy, and he is fucking hard hitting. For an oak that small, he shouldn't hit that hard. He's also really fast, and he's got really like fast reflexes. He's like what Boyd Allen would be at flyweight. You know what I mean? Yeah. With a whole lot more fast twitch. I think Boyd's super calculated and measured. Luke can be aggressive sometimes, bro. He's got the high guard walk forward, and he's really well timed. I think he's special. I think, bro, a combination of Boyd Allen, of brains, Boyd Allen, Colin Nathan, Shannon Stradom, and then me. I'm like the youngest out of everyone, so I need to put myself in that line. But bro, I mean, you have 4 brains to pick as well as your own. Some of the most elite coaches and minds in the country. Access to elite sparring partners like Frank. He sparred Bevan the other day.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
There's Sive, if they're open to that. Sive's a world champion now, so he's, yeah. Steve is also a really nice guy, bro. I sent him a diet for his fight week cut. I don't know if he used it. I actually wanted to ask, bro. But I'd sent him a weight cut diet with a whole bunch of instructions, and he made the weight. So if he did use it, that would have been pretty cool. But bro, he's got an abundance of sparring partners at Hotbox.
Yeah.
It's a really great gym if you need work. We've got a good network here of sparring partners as well. And I think it would be really cool for him to start crossing. He can carry on. Still, no one to this day has done it in South Africa since Boyd.
Yeah, that's
no
true.
one.
He's the last one, yeah.
And if it can be from Apex again, bro, it just sets not a trend, but it sets a standard.
Right.
Because now, what stops the MMA guy from being a boxer? It's a lot stopping the boxer from being an MMA guy, but what stops the MMA guy from being a boxer? And I really hope Luke does it, bro. His boxing's superb. I'm his pad holder or striking guy for his MMA, and I'd like to do the same for his boxing. And he's really hit, move in MMA, and I'd like to maybe just get him to sit and settle a little bit because he's got mad power. So yeah.
All right, so that's Luke Hendricks, obviously also involved in MMA, and you mentioned crossover star. Boyd labels it hybrid athletes, so obviously, and we might even see Boyd in the future. We never know. So we'll put that out there as well. Hishaam, is there someone I've forgotten? I think I've gone through quite a lengthy list.
Listen, bro, I think if you've forgotten, I've forgotten too. I forgot half these names. But bro, I just wanted to say thank you for coming and thank you for doing what you do. It's awesome to know that before shit pops off and before things are popular, there is someone.
That's still fun, actually.
Yeah. Load shedding, guys. If you're not from South Africa, you don't know what's popping.
I'll even show you what you look like. It's
actually
fun.
Brilliant. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, bro. But I just wanted to say thank you for doing what you do, bro. It's awesome to know that there's someone invested in giving athletes and coaches, which I think is also really cool, the platform to speak about the journeys that we're on, the experiences, the cool shit that happens in the gym, and even just you coming and spending time, not even in your journalist capacity, but as a spectator and as a real pugilist fan. Hello, ma'am. How are you? As like a pugilist fan of the sport, I think that's it's golden, and we won't get another person like you. So thank you, bro. No, we don't have one, and I don't see anyone coming. So it's all you, bro. So thank you. You carry SA boxing. I appreciate that.
I appreciate those comments, man. Like, that means a lot. I've been doing this for many years now, and I think, as you said, I'm the only one that's ever done it for the past 10 years. So we're here, and we'll obviously be documenting your journey now. You've got a long career ahead of you, so that's exciting.
Yeah, hopefully I'll see you at the end of it, bro. Hopefully the sport will be in a better place. Hopefully we can contribute to it being in a better place, and hopefully we can all start really actualizing the financial rewards of this game. I hope for you that your hard work pays off. I hope all our hard work pays off, and I hope all the boxers get what they deserve. If boxers work hard, they deserve to be treated and compensated for working hard. So hopefully in a few years when we're older with grayer beards and stuff like that, we can look back on the journey and say, bro, we contributed to the sport being better in this country.
100%. Well, there you have the thoughts of boxing coach Hishaam Mayet. Again, thank you for joining us on SA Boxing Talk. This won't be the last time, it's the second time now that we had you on the camera, so we'll be enjoying that a lot more often as well.
100%. Thank you for having me, Eds. I appreciate you driving here, bro.